All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Um, at my usual spot. Uh-huh. Yep. Everything blooming. It's just pollen. Pollen. Could be the death of me. Let's see. I'm currently watching Posted, like literally. Um, the real E-band films posted up. So I'm watching that, but I just stopped because it's my regular Wednesday time that I've been just coming on. I think I did something on Sunday, maybe too already. So I'll just say, something real quick so I can head back over and see what's going on with the trial. Um, do 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 do. Let me think. So today I'm on Twitter and someone had put up a post about the number of immigrants, migrants, all the foreigners that we've taken in recently. Okay, so if you're an old foreigner, you can just sit back and like cease and settle. Cease and settle. Okay. Um, and I'm on this here mountain where it all happened. Like for us, the first time we've been hit twice. Mexicans were last summer, and then like right before what's that called? The pandemic. Not too long before that, we were hit with loads. I mean, an apartment complex full of Middle Easterners. It was crazy. So on Twitter today, someone posted about the 7.5 million, I believe, um, foreigners who just came. 7.5 million. I don't care what color you are in this situation. Okay? There's no reason for there to be, in such a short span of time, 7.5 million new people. For the fuck what? On my ancestral land. And I come in here and I get on everybody's ass. My Aboriginals from outside of this place, and white humans are here around the globe, and that damn white creature. Okay? Um, this, I'm just like flabbergasted that the people who have the power just sat there, because I was telling people through other mediums about what was happening and that it can't be good. Okay? So let me explain to you why 7.5 million foreigners, it can't help anyone. Can't help but to be the ruin of my ancestral soil, and to the citizens, a ruin to what they've worked hard for. Okay? Now, some of you motherfuckers need to get a little bit more street savvy. That's the problem. I may live in a suburb, but I'm an Aborigine. Yeah, don't matter where I live, the struggle's real. No matter where I go on my own ancestral land, I'm not of African descent. No matter where I go, it's a struggle. If I'm out hanging out and I've done this with, millionaires and millionaire homes somewhere in California and shit, no matter where I go out the country, in the country, I'm still just a nigga. So I already if you're an Aborigine and or an Aboriginal from outside this place, you come with a different kind of understanding. You come with street smarts because you need it to stay alive. Now, dummies who think that this is all cute, welcome to our land. You don't have a land, white humans. This isn't it. Your homeland is across the water. So don't invite anyone to my homeland. White humans, don't invite not another motherfucker to my homeland. You don't have the right. And I mean the godly right. You don't have the godly right to do that. Now, because you're so stupid, okay? Told you, most of you are not exceptional. Most are unexceptional. All you've done is started what every nigga knew, a gang war. That's all it was going to turn into. You cannot bring 7.5 million people, set them in the midst of an ongoing drug game that's been going hard for decades, and think you're not going to be affected. If I see one more Mexican on TV crying, this Mexican dude is on there crying about his family members, a kid or some got shot. You entered a war zone, bitch. This is the wild, wild west. Grow some fucking balls. We don't want to tell you how many family members we've lost. And we ain't in the hood. Oh, we ain't in the hood. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Because you didn't give a fuck about mine, or you wouldn't have come here and grabbed the resources. We're in the midst trying to get reparations for what we're fucking due. And instead, they're giving you shit, and you sitting up here talking about your dead kid. So the fuck what? I don't give a fuck about your dead kids, Mexicans. You killed them. You did not have to come here. And I want you out. You have triggered a campaign, a drug campaign. You motherfuckers is riding around on scooters in the Bronx. And I know the boogie down must be trying to just be patient with y'all because they don't feel like going to jail over y'all bullshit. I know they must be trying to be patient in the boogie down. You disgust me. You unexceptional whites. That includes Mexicans because they're whites. Listen to me. Listen to me, whites of America. Mexicans are white. They are in your group. Get your people under control. You invited them here. Ain't no way a nigga invited a motherfucking Mexican to this place. Not one, bitch. Because it would start a fucking war campaign in the fucking streets. So, this Mexican crying about his kid being dead. Fuck your kid, Mexican. Our kid's been dying before you got here. Fuck your kids, Mexico. Fuck you. Take El Chapo and shove it up your fucking ass. This the wild, wild west. And what you don't want to do is for us to let the beast out. You ain't seen it. We know what to do with this beast that I'm speaking of. We know how to navigate the waters with this beast and not get caught. You don't know shit. You thought you fucking knew. You disgust me. You are the lowest of the low. And I'm putting that on all Latinos who are not of the Caribbean. If you're of the Caribbean area and Latino, I'm not talking to you. Especially if you're Aboriginal of any Latin place, I'm not talking to you. I've had it. Our hearts are not going to bleed for any white humanitarian shit. Why would our hearts bleed for that when we got people kicking Aborigines out of their own homes. So across the street, more you white motherfuckers can build some more casinos and shopping malls and Whole Foods and shit. Fuck your shit, bitch. I got people in the Bronx. I got people in the Bronx that I'm worried about. Used to be in the Bronx all the time. I'm in Connecticut. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers and your fucking cheap ass scooters. See, a nigga would be embarrassed. We make fun, in Connecticut, we make fun of the people from the hoods riding on the scooters. They don't even want to bring them out. They don't want to bring them out. X-Clan said, what's the higher level if your shit ain't real? What's the higher level if your shit ain't real? Mexican, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit because you let motherfuckers like an El Chapo and that other bitch and whoever, you let your own people make you afraid. Listen to me. If you thought El Chapo was something, stick around in the Wild Wild West for a little bit longer. It's about to be hot. I'm coming for that ass. I'm making some phone calls. You do not understand the nature of the Aboriginal beast when it's had enough. You don't want it. And fuck you, America. Fuck your flag. It's not my flag. I'm not a citizen. This is my ancestral land. Now, niggas got to clean up your fucking mess. As your little white girls stand outside with their little signs and their protests. Listen, little white bitches, your little sign ain't gonna help no fucking body. It's too late. It's too late. It's getting warmer. My quiet neighborhood is turning into some bullshit. All that money we pay in taxes. And you sent these non-behavioral ass motherfuckers next door. All the money we pay in taxes in Connecticut, don't you put another motherfucking foreigner next to me ever fucking again. The United States of no-call fucking America. You motherfuckers are sick. You are sick. Your people have no teeth. They have no teeth, no jobs. They living out in the middle of nowhere. They have no electricity. Your humble whites have no teeth, no electricity, no running water in this country by the millions. And you sit up here on the news in your fucking jail suits. When you put on a suit, that's the prison suit. Y'all want that prison suit so bad. Put me on a prison suit. I won't sit in front of a camera. You disgust me. And you're on my land, and so I have a right to wage war against you. Oh shit, as an Aborigine, I have a right to wage war against you. And it is official. I am waging war against you. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Mexico, you ain't shit. You wasn't running it. Somebody was running you, dummy. Somebody was running you and they ran you the fuck out. Or, yeah, hop over the border for us and we'll pay you a certain amount of money to traffic them black bitches and to do this and do that. Uh-oh, that's when you fucked up. You actually believe them. Mexico, your Mexican people don't give a fuck about you. El Chapo, none of them motherfuckers give a fuck about you. They see you as nothing. That's how a beast is. So now you come here and you're in our way. Every time I turn around, you're in our conversations. We don't want you. And I don't know who's been nice to you, but I won't even look your way. Because it's my ancestral land. And I'm telling you, you've just fucked up. You and your little scooters driving around, terrorizing people like you hardcore. You can't even afford to get out of the Bronx. Like X-Clan said, what's the higher level, you beanheads? If your shit ain't real, you ain't got shit, Mexico. You ain't never had shit, and you ain't gonna have shit because you don't know how to fucking act. And that's all they do is talk about how niggas don't know how to act. But let me be clear. That don't be us. It's the outsiders. The outsiders. Don't lump all black people together. We're not the same. And fuck that Twyla bitch, or what the fuck her name. That bitch don't step back on my ancestral soil. Somebody give her a call and let them know that MissNikkiAnn said, bitch, you mixed bitch, don't come back here. It's on, Mexico. You done fucked up. And you know, I hate to have to, all black people is street smart. Don't be fooled, because we know that shit like what just went down can happen, and so we always have to be prepared. Unlike you, sitting in your home, you little white homes, thinking everything's good. You're stupid. You brought the beast into the suburbs for free. What were you thinking? Now we've got to fix it up. And while we fixing it up, we're going to kick your motherfucking ass out. Do you see what I'm saying? Now we got to kick you out, you unexceptional whites. You exceptional whites, don't give a fuck. You know Nikki got love for you. If you've known me long enough and you hear me talk all this shit, you know exactly who I'm talking to when I'm complaining. I'm not talking to motherfuckers who doing it right. They're not my concern. They're not my concern. Exceptional whites aren't my concern. Transplants aren't my concern. It's the rest. And I fucking had it as I watched that little white girl standing with a sign. 7.5 million. So somebody finally put the number out there. And that was quickly, people. We're not talking about 7.5. You should see the traffic I was just in. I try to tell people all the time, no. What happened in Connecticut, people keep happened over fucking night. Over fucking night. I don't like to record people. I do have respect for people's privacy. So when I see them, if they're close and they're passing by, I don't want their license plate. See what I'm saying? And they all white. Everybody up here. I'm in Connecticut. Where I'm at right now, they all white. And see how I am with my white neighbors? I have some good white neighbors, exceptional white neighbors. So I don't feel like I got to go around all day and mention that when I'm ranting about the fact that you whites is fucking shit up, because they talk about you. Your exceptional whites talk about you. You are an embarrassment. Period. Period. And if you can't say shit to a nigga until we've gotten our reparations, once we've gotten our reparations and niggas don't act right, then you can start saying something. Until you pay up, shut the fuck up. You haven't remedied the problem. You kicking 90-year-olds out of here and letting in motherfucking teen, like, what the fuck? It's on. It's on. It's on. Now, the problem is this. I don't need a gun. I don't need a knife. As soon as I see you motherfuckers, I don't need what you need. Aborigines vibrating at a certain level don't need what you need to win a campaign. And so, not only do I want the current ones gone, I want other ones from 10 years ago gone. And I'm sorry if you're a foreigner and you're an Aboriginal and you fall into that category. I'm sorry, but you have a home. You ain't left. If it's only been 10 years, that ain't nothing. Go home. Are you having a good time here? If we had been, you done fucked it up for us. It's on. It's on. Now we got to clean up your mess. And we're tired of you fake white Jews. We've sat here for years and just listened to you and dealt with you. We're tired of you. You can't be Jewish and be white. I learned that when I was little. I learned that in church. I kid you not. You slow motherfuckers. You can't be white and Jewish. Like, White people, you have been lied to in so many ways, and you just sit there and take it. And this motherfucking African, whatever his name is, who owns fucking Twitter now, always forget this motherfucker's name. He's an immigrant, and he up there talking shit. I tell him, shut the fuck up. You don't belong here. We want you out. Shit. I'm gone. Nice strong man, just strong, tall, dark, handsome man just got in the car with me. With brilliance. And talk to him as we listen to Posted Up talking with us as the Young Thug YSL RICO trial is on. You disgust me and you disappoint me, and I'm pretty sure that means you disappoint God. And that's who we coming with. We don't need to be like you, America, to drop bombs on people to win nothing. Look, you've been dropping bombs forever and you still ain't won shit, have you, America? But you're getting off my land because I fucking had it. And I don't need a gun and I don't need a knife. As soon as I see that nigga, I'm knocking out his wigga life. Mexican life. Are you understanding? I don't even think you understand. I don't think you're capable of comprehending what I'm saying. I'm not going to even touch you to accomplish what I'm going to do. It's not going to take a bomb. It's not going to take a weapon of mass destruction. It's not going to take my hands. Because you're not very smart.